Good fish, I think. Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the Hookset How To series, How to Jig Fish. Today we're doing swim jigs. First one we did the bladed swim jig, and this is going to be very similar. Your retrieve I like to use the regular swim jig to drop into deeper water, but I still do a slow to medium speed retrieve, just keeping it on top of the weed line or just over the bottom. And again, your speed of your retrieve controls your depth. The swim jig, I like to use kind of a steady retrieve. However, this is something where you could play with as you grow comfortable. You could do, 3 turns and let it drop, 3 turns, let it drop, maybe a jerking motion as you're reeling it. Let it sit on the bottom for a little bit, bring it back up. All depends on your comfort level. The swim jig is my favorite way to throw jigs. I just think it's versatile. I think you could use it anywhere and everywhere. And you control your depths, you control your speed. And I just think it's a phenomenal cross between finesse and power fishing. I think the swim jig is the most effective way for me to confidently get on fish. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I'm doing it. Again, in this video, I'm at a heavily weeded spot. Went back to the same spot as we did the first video. So retrieve is pretty fast compared to typically what I'm going to do in deeper water. This place averages like 6 feet, not even, might even average less, but the deepest spot might be like 6 feet. A lot of weeds, but have fun with it. Build your confidence. Again, don't be afraid of the size of these jigs. Little fish are gonna eat them too. Enjoy the video, man. It's just the totally, similar style as the first one, and just have fun, build your confidence, and whatever. There's plenty of videos out there, people better than I am with jigs, but this is just how I do it, what I enjoy doing, the way I enjoy throwing it. And yeah, I don't know, man. Check it out. Let me know what you think. The Hookset How To fish jigs, swim jigs. There we go. Little guy. Oh, came off. That's a good fish. Decent. Oh, really? Let's look at it. Not as big as it was. Oh, yes, sir. And that's what I'm talking about. Fish the weed lines. Control the depths by the speed you're reeling. There it is. Run that swim jig, baby. Telling you, control your depths by your speed, pick your spots, find a fish, and these things will attack. Especially now as we transition into the fall season where they're on the move. They're hunting that prey, baby. These are predator fish, and they want that swim jig. Damn good fish. Took that through the thick brush there, and it followed it out. Thankfully. Right. Hammering them today on the swim jig, baby. Put this one back in the muck. Oh, I should have thought better about that. That just blew fuck. Swamp things. Snot rockets holding me. Damn. I'm just constantly working these pad line here, because I know that this water's cooler today, and these fish are moving around more. We're getting ready to transition into fall fishing. Water cools down. Fish kind of go on the hunt a little bit more. Get real predatory, kind of fatten up. But we're still having warm days. So I think there's still right now, as the sky clears up, sun's coming out, they're sticking close to the pads. But they're moving more, so this swim jig is perfect. Good one. Yes. That's how you do it. That's how you work the weed line. Yep. Hooked the net too, but yes. Damn good fish. Alright. So anyway, working that swim jig outside of the pads there, and you feel it boom boom. The problem is when you feel that bump, a lot of times they're just chasing it. So you feel it when it takes it, In this case, this bass was swimming towards the boat, so I had to try my best to keep that line tight. That's a good fish though. That's what I'm talking about. So there it is, part 2 of the jig fishing videos. It's the Hookset How To swim jig. Not much different, actually, if any difference, of how you fish the bladed swim jig. It's basically, I like to throw this typically with a little bit of deeper and more clear water, but gotta love the swim jig. Highly effective, awesome bait. And part 3 is going to be the finesse jig, dragging it across the bottom. Totally different style of fishing, but still throwing a jig. By now your confidence should be up. Work on these swim jigs, bladed or not, and you'll have zero problems. These are highly effective baits. Just got to keep throwing them and get used to them. Find your rhythm.